Powerful earthquake rocked the region early Saturday morning. The USGS says it is a magnitude 6.6, strong enough to knock down unreinforced buildings. Chinese authorities say more than 150 people have been killed, more than 3,000 injured. And rescuers are now pouring into Sichuan Province. This is what the quake looked like on a parking lot surveillance camera. It hit about 8 a.m. local time, and it sent students scurrying out of dorm rooms. You see them there, some of them only half dressed. Strong aftershocks have also been rattling the region. Senior international correspondent Ivan Watson reports from Beijing.
Imagine it's Saturday morning, perhaps you're lying in bed a little bit later than usual during the work week, and suddenly the earth starts shaking. That's what happened in China's southwestern Sichuan Province at 8:02 a.m. local time when a powerful earthquake struck, which had a magnitude of 7.0 according to Chinese authorities, 6.6 according to the U.S. Geological Survey. It doesn't really matter how strong it was. The fact is 12 hours after the earthquake struck, Chinese authorities saying that more than 100 people had been killed, thousands wounded in an area that was devastated nearly 5 years ago by another earthquake that killed more than 87,000 people. Take a listen to what one of the earthquake survivors had to say about those terrifying moments.
The three of us, my daughter, my grandson, and I, were hiding in the bathroom. We couldn't stand up. I thought we might be thrown out of the window. We moved up to a higher floor.
Now, the Chinese government says it's rushing emergency workers to the earthquake-stricken area. More than 6,000 soldiers and police, as well as emergency helicopters and aircraft, in case roads have been cut off by landslides and aftershocks to get to any areas that are cut off. We've heard about some telecommunications lines being cut down as well. Tens of thousands of tents, we're hearing, being rushed to the area as well. And the Chinese premier, Li Keqiang, he has also traveled to the earthquake-stricken area to see the damage firsthand. Chinese authorities saying that it does not appear at first glance that this earthquake was nearly as devastating as the one that hit the area nearly 5 years ago. Perhaps one other bright spot, the epicenter hitting an area called Ya'an that houses a facility for the endangered pandas. We're hearing that the giant pandas there are okay thus far. The main concern, of course, is rescuing anybody who may be trapped under the rubble. The Chinese government officials saying this is the golden hour when anybody in that terrifying position must be rescued. That's the primary concern. And of course, residents who feel perhaps afraid to go back into their damaged homes, they will probably be out at night sleeping maybe under tents or under open skies, and of course very worried about aftershocks right now. Ivan Watson, CNN, Beijing.